always possessed confidence, kind of looking at the big picture for the future, but he challenged you to have confidence for the now. Could you kind of explain what his message was to you, how you kind of grasped that, I guess?
Yeah, I think kind of just what you said. I feel like I've always known that my potential's there and that I can eventually reach it. And he just coming into the season challenged me to go and reach it now, not wait. Just kind of be a little cocky, a little arrogant, not obviously off the ice, but kind of play with that swagger and that confidence. So it's just something I've tried to take into every game, and obviously he's got a lot of trust in me. He's been putting me in a lot of opportunities on the ice, so just want to do my part now.
Looking the other day, you saw a lot of Ovechkin. I feel like you've seen a lot of top lines. Is that empowering? Does it give you confidence?
Yeah, I like that. It's obviously a good challenge, and I feel like that's something that makes me better. Is those challenges, and that's something that's just going to push me to be better.
What's the challenge of these next two games? Being able to continue to attack and go on offense like you need to do, but having your head on a swivel, knowing who's on the ice against you at all times.
Yeah, I think it's a fine line between giving them respect or knowing they're a good team, but not giving them too much respect. Obviously, they got a lot of talented players, both teams, but at the same time, you can't sit back and kind of just watch them do their thing. You got to go after them and play, like I said, with a little confidence, a little swagger, like we know we're better than them. So that's just something we're going to take into the game and not give them too much respect.
You've been really strong on pucks this year, protecting them, using your body to really shield the puck. Is that something that was really a focus for you going into this year?
Yeah, I think that's something I've continuously tried to work on. Obviously, with my size, just still getting used to my body. I feel like I've been, obviously in the league for a little bit now, and that's something progressively I've tried to work on. And I feel like now I'm starting to get a little more comfortable in my body and learning how to protect those pucks and use my size and reach. I feel like I've done a pretty good job at this, at it so far this year, and obviously got to continue to keep building.
Tom's talked about how you'd like to be challenged, and, changing positions shortly before the season is a big one. Just where does that mentality come from that you like to be challenged? From like growing up with brothers or from your parents?
Yeah, I think just the nature of the game too. I think obviously my dad played, my brother plays, and there's just that competitive nature in our family, and I think going through a little bit of adversity as you climb up and try to make it to the NHL and eventually hopefully play and be a big player, you face adversity along the way and you want to prove people wrong, and I think that's kind of just something that stuck with me, and those challenges are obviously a time to prove people wrong and to show what you can do. So I think challenges only make you better.
How does it feel to have a team dog waiting for you?
It's great. It was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to finishing this interview and hanging out with them.
Were guys talking about it when they saw him on social media and whatnot?
Yeah, I think all the guys were fired up. It's obviously pretty cool to have a dog around the rink, and I think the guys, it's bringing a lot of smiles to the locker room right now, so it's been good.
Hey, just one other hockey question. Shot mentality. It seems like obviously you're shooting the puck more and you're working on getting the shots off faster more. How much was that kind of points of emphasis in your mind going into this year?
I think that's something pretty big. It's something that Donnie and I kind of talked about over the summer too. Is I have the shot, but a lot of times last year it was getting blocked or I wasn't getting off quick enough. And I think just coming in, focusing on getting pucks to the net and trying not to wait for the perfect look. Sometimes just getting it to the net, it'll go in sometimes. So I think just that focus of trying to attack the net more has been something huge for me. If I want to score a lot of goals, you got to shoot the puck and attack the net. So it's a big focus for me.
All right, back to Rick.